When J.K. Rowling released Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in 2007, it instantly became a children's classic for its magical storytelling and timeless themes, many of which Rowling borrowed from the Oresteia. The last book in the series follows Harry on his final journey to defeat Voldemort, an evil wizard, mostly by hunting down his remaining Horcruxes. Horcruxes being pieces of his soul. Along the way, Harry discovers that the Deathly Hallows, which are 3 magical items, are the key to defeating Voldemort and cheating death. Rowling opens the novel with an epigraph from Fagel's translation of the Libation Bearers. Oh, the torment bred in the race, the grinding scream of death and the stroke that hits the vein, the hemorrhage none can staunch, the grief, the curse no man can bear. But there is a cure in the house, and not outside it, no, not from others but from them, their bloody strife. We sing to you, dark gods beneath the earth. Now hear, you blissful powers underground. Answer the call, send help. Bless the children, give them triumph now. The passage depicts a prayer to the gods for Agamemnon's children, their father who suffered tremendously, to go forth in triumph. It's almost as if Rowling includes the prayer less for Orestes and Electra and more for her 3 protagonists. Among them Harry Potter, who shares many similarities with Orestes, the main character in the Libation Bearers. They both have scars on their forehead, they both are orphans by the end of the story, and they both convince the villains they're dead in order to defeat them. Likewise, the trio in the Oresteia, Orestes, Electra, and Pylades, parallels Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Hermione is named for Hermione from Greek mythology, who was Orestes' cousin and later his wife. Ron, who ends up marrying Hermione at the end of the series, parallels Pylades, who marries Electra. At the end of the 6th Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry, Ron, and Hermione decide to go after Voldemort and avenge the father figure Dumbledore while they're at his tomb. In the Libation Bearers, Orestes and Electra, the children of Agamemnon, decide to go after their mother while visiting their father's tomb. Similarly, in both stories, both the hero and the antagonist are given snake-like imagery. In the Oresteia, Clytemnestra has a dream in which she burrows a snake who then bites her breast. She's also often described as a snake or an eel. Orestes, upon hearing of the dream, recognizes himself as the snake that bites Clytemnestra. He also lies upon his return home, claiming to be from Delphi. Delphi is known in Greek mythology as the home of the Python, a giant serpent. In Harry Potter, Voldemort is constantly surrounded by snake imagery. He even owns one. And Harry is known throughout the series to be able to speak Parseltongue, the language of the snakes. He gets this ability after accidentally becoming a Horcrux, which leads to the next parallel of both the hero and the villain in both stories being bound or connected for life. Orestes is by blood with Clytemnestra, and Harry is by Horcrux with Voldemort. One thematic parallel includes a cycle of violence. The Oresteia begins with Clytemnestra continuing a cycle of violence after Agamemnon sacrifices their daughter. After she kills her husband, Orestes kills her, who is then gone after by the Furies. In Harry Potter, Voldemort leads an apparent cycle of violence, but one of the Deathly Hallows, the Elder Wand, also has its own. Another theme is justice and the manner in which it is delivered, either as revenge or peacefully. Both protagonists are forced to resort to violence in order to defeat their enemy, but violence alone doesn't break the cycle. In the Oresteia, Orestes stands trial, and in Harry Potter, Harry destroys the Elder Wand after killing Voldemort. Both stories share many similarities, and in crafting this work, Rowling brings the Oresteia's timeless themes of violence, loyalty, revenge, justice, and peace to new generations of readers.